before bed. Tonight, we read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. You are here to enjoy life, not to perform perfection. Have you ever noticed that we always seem to be somewhere else? When we're eating, we're thinking about work. When we're working, we're longing for the day to end. When we're with a friend, we're half looking at our phone. And when we're looking at our phone, we're anxious about the future. Our body is here, in this moment, but our mind is somewhere else entirely, pulled back and forth between the past and the future. We're like a traveler who never stops walking, always rushing toward the next destination, and somehow never truly arriving anywhere at all. So tonight, just for a little while, let's stop rushing. Let's walk into this book together and come home to right now. Let me tell you how this book came to be, because it begins in darkness. Its author, Eckhart Tolle, spent the early part of his life in a much darker place than most people ever know. For years, he was trapped in anxiety and depression. At his lowest, he felt that living had no meaning at all, and he no longer wanted to be alive. Then, one night, at the age of 29, he lay in bed, wrapped in an unbearable pain, and he said to himself, "I cannot bear to be with myself any longer." And in that one desperate moment, a strange thought rose up. If there is a me that cannot bear myself, then there must be two of me here. The I and the self that I cannot bear. And he wondered, which one is real? That simple question fell like a beam of light into the chaos of his mind. And in that instant, his thinking simply stopped. The anxiety and pain he had carried for decades dissolved into nothing. He said it felt like waking suddenly from a long nightmare, and he was filled with a peace and a joy he had never known, a pure sense of just a being. That is the power of now. From that night, his whole life changed, and over many years, he turned what he had discovered into this book. It isn't a difficult work of philosophy. It isn't empty comfort. It's a guide, a hand reaching out to lead us out of our pain and back into peace. And the questions it answers are the very ones we ask ourselves, alone, late at night. Why are we so often unhappy? Why does life feel more out of control the harder we try to control it? And why does happiness always seem to be waiting just around the next corner? So let's begin with the simplest question of all. What is the now? You might think, isn't the now just the present? What's there to explain? But here's the thing. Most of us misunderstand it completely. Many people think the now is just whatever you happen to be doing at this moment. But Tolle says, the now is not an action. It is not a point on a clock. It is the only thing that is truly real. Think about the past for a moment. The past is everything that has already happened, and it lives only in your memory. The childhood you miss, the choices you regret, the old joys and old wounds, they're only fragments your mind has woven together. They're gone. They will never come back. And the future is everything that hasn't happened yet. And it lives only in your imagination. The tomorrow you worry about, the good things you hope for, the hardships you fear, they're all images your thinking has created. They might happen, they might not. The future, right now, does not actually exist. And the now is what's left when you take away the past and the future. It's the breath you're breathing right now, the warmth of the blanket against your skin, the sound of the wind outside the window, the quiet, steady beating of your heart. It carries none of the weight of the past and none of the worry of the future. It is simply being itself. So why can we never seem to hold on to it? Because our thinking is so powerful. Tolle says, the mind is like a machine that can never be switched off. It runs 24 hours a day, producing thought after thought, problem after problem. And somewhere along the way, we made a quiet mistake. We took this machine to be ourselves. You know the feeling. You lie down to sleep, and the thoughts come, one after another. What did my boss mean by that look today? What if tomorrow's plan gets rejected? That argument with my friend, was I too harsh? The thoughts rise up on their own, and the more you think, the more awake you become, the more anxious you become. That is the mind taking you hostage. Its favorite thing to do is to pull you out of the now and drop you into the regrets of the past or the worries of the future, because the mind can only prove it exists while it's busy making problems and thoughts. If you were to live completely in this moment, completely at peace with what is, the mind would have nothing to do. It would feel useless. So it works hard to keep you unsatisfied. It whispers that this moment isn't good enough, that you must chase something, change something, before you're allowed to be happy. When you're rich enough, it says, then you'll be happy. When you're promoted, then you'll relax. When you find the right person, then you'll feel whole. But here's the truth. This moment is already enough. When you set down the mind's judgments and let go of your grip on the past and you're reaching for the future, you find that right now, you already have everything you truly need. You're breathing. Your heart is beating. You have a place to rest. You have this quiet. These are the most precious kind of riches. Because our suffering, Tolle says, never really comes from life itself. It comes from the mind's interpretation of life. It isn't reality that makes you anxious. It's your imagination of the future. It isn't the past that wounds you. It's your clinging to the past. It isn't that life isn't beautiful. It's that your thinking won't let you see the beauty that's already here. And this leads us to the very heart of the book. One idea, above all others. You are not your thinking. Maybe that sounds impossible. If I'm not my thoughts, then who am I? Let's try a small experiment. Gently close your eyes for a moment and simply watch your own thoughts. Don't judge them. Don't follow them. Just watch, like a bystander, as they appear and disappear. And you'll notice something. Those thoughts are like clouds in the sky. They drift in and they drift out, and you cannot control them. You can see the clouds move, but you are not the clouds. You can hear the thoughts speak, but you are not the thoughts. The real you is the one watching, the awareness that can see the thinking and feel the emotions, but is never swept away by them. Tolle calls this presence, the state of being fully, simply here. And this presence, this real you, is timeless. It is calm. It is already complete. It doesn't need money or status or achievement to fill it, because it was never empty. We suffer only because we mistake ourselves for our passing thoughts and feelings and forget that real peace was here in our presence all along. So how do we loosen the mind's grip and come back to the now? Tolle offers many simple, practical ways. Tonight, I'd like to share 6 of them with you. You can try each one softly as you listen. The first is to watch your thinking. Become the witness of your thoughts. when you catch yourself drifting, lost in thought, dragged along by your mind. Don't criticize yourself, and don't try to force the thoughts to stop. Simply say, gently, in your heart, "Ah, my mind is making thoughts again." When you notice a thought, don't follow it into its story. Just turn your attention back to the watching itself. And you'll find that the moment you observe a thought, its power begins to fade. Like an actor who has lost the audience, it can't keep performing. The real you is the one watching, not the thought being watched. And the moment you can feel that difference, you've already begun to be free. The second is to follow your breath. Let your breathing carry you home. Your breath is the bridge between your body and your awareness. And it's the simplest tool for pulling yourself out of the whirlpool of thinking. Because your breath always happens now. You cannot breathe yesterday's air. You cannot breathe tomorrow's air. You can only ever breathe the air of this moment. So gently rest your attention on your breath. Don't try to change it. Just breathe in and breathe out. Feel the air enter through your nose, flow down and fill your chest and your belly. Then slowly release it. Feel the coolness as it comes in and the warmth as it leaves. Breathe like this a few times, and you'll find the scattered thoughts begin to settle, and a clear, quiet sense of being here returns. When you can't sleep, when you're turning over and over, you don't need to do anything. Just let your breath be the anchor that holds you gently in the now. The third is to feel your body. Build a connection with it. Your body always lives in the present. Only the mind runs off into the past and the future. So lying here, you can do a simple body scan. Begin at your toes. Are they relaxed? Slowly move upward. Your calves, your thighs. Feel their weight. Feel the warmth of the blanket over them. Then your belly, your chest, your arms, your shoulders, your neck, and finally your head. Notice each part. Is anything tense? Anything aching? You don't need to change it, only to feel it. When you rest your attention in your body, you return, naturally, to the now, because the body knows nothing of past regret or future worry. It only knows this moment. And as you scan it, the tiredness and tension of the whole day begins to melt away. The fourth is to surrender to the now, to accept everything this moment holds. When people hear surrender, they think it means weakness, giving up. But Tolle says surrender is not giving up the courage to change. It is giving up your resistance to reality. It means fully accepting whatever is happening right now, whether you like it or not, without fighting it, judging it, or complaining about it. Say you can't sleep tonight, and you're turning restlessly in bed. You can resist it. Why can't I sleep again? I have to be up early. This is terrible. And that will only make you more anxious and more awake. Or you can surrender. You can accept the simple fact, right now, I'm awake, and then return to your breath and the feeling of your body without any struggle. And you'll find that the moment you stop fighting it, the anxiety quietly fades and sleep comes softly on its own. Surrender doesn't mean you have to like the hard things on. It means you stop pretending they aren't real, because reality is reality. Your resistance can't change it. It can only make you suffer. And the moment you accept, you set yourself free. The fifth is to stop judging and simply experience the now. One of the mind's favorite games is judgment. This is good, That is bad. This is right. That is wrong. This person is fine. That one is annoying. And every judgment puts a little distance between you and this moment. You look at the moon through the window, and the mind says, beautiful tonight. So round. Pity about that haze. Not quite perfect. And while you're busy rating the moon, you forget to feel the gentle light falling on your skin. You forget to simply be here, in the quiet. So try this. Choose something near you, a book, a cup, the blanket over you. Rest your attention on it, and don't judge it at all. Just feel it. Its texture, soft or rough. Its temperature, warm or cool. Its weight, light or heavy. Only feeling. No good, no bad. And when you stop judging, a quiet, surprising peace appears. That peace is the power of now. The sixth is to be with your pain, without fleeing it and without feeding it. Everyone meets pain. The pressure of work, the ache of a relationship, the friction of a life that isn't going to plan. Most people, when pain comes, try to escape. Scrolling, watching, drinking, staying up, anything to numb it. Others do the opposite. They cling to it. They replay the painful thing again and again, sinking deeper into sadness or anger. But Tolle tells us that running and clinging both make the pain stronger. The real way is to face it, to be with it. Say you're hurting after an argument with a friend. The mind spins its story. Why would they treat me like that? What did I do wrong? We'll never be friends again. And that story only deepens the hurt. So instead, gently move your attention off the story and onto the pain itself. Where do you feel it in your body? A tightness in the chest? A knot in the throat? How strong is it? Sharp or fading? Just feel it. Don't judge it. Don't resist it. Don't try to fix it. And you'll find that when you stop telling the story, when you stop feeding it, the pain begins to soften and even dissolve. Because pain itself is not the enemy. What makes us suffer is our resistance to it. These 6 methods all sound simple, but they take gentle practice, again and again, because the mind is strong and it will keep pulling you away. And each time, all you have to do is gently bring yourself back. Now, perhaps you're wondering, if I only live in the now, how do I plan for the future? How do I work or study or reach my goals? Am I supposed to stop thinking altogether? It's a question almost everyone asks, and Tolle answers it directly. Living in the now does not mean you can't think about the future. It doesn't mean you can't make plans. It means that while you do these things, your awareness stays in the present. When you need to plan, you give yourself fully to planning. Here, now, instead of planning with one hand and worrying with the other. The planning itself becomes your now. He puts it beautifully. The mind is a wonderful tool, but a terrible master. When you need it to solve a problem, you pick it up and use it. And when you're done, you put it down. You don't let it run all day and all night, manufacturing anxiety. Imagine you have an important talk to give tomorrow. You can spend one focused hour today preparing it. For that hour, you give it your whole attention, and when it's ready, you stop. And then you relax and live the rest of your evening. But what do most of us do? We prepare while distracted, and then we keep going. We rehearse it while eating. We worry about it in the shower. We run it over and over as we try to sleep. And the next day, we're exhausted and tangled in nerves. That is the difference between the mind as master and the mind as tool. One keeps you in anxiety, The other lets you live in the now. The past and the future aren't meaningless. The gift of the past is the lesson you carry from it, not the regret you drown in. The gift of the future is a direction to walk in, not a worry to lose yourself in. If you made a careless mistake once, look back, learn from it, tell yourself you'll do better, and then set it down. If you want to become a kinder, wiser person, choose that direction, and then take one small action now. Read a few pages. Take one step, instead of endlessly asking, when will I finally be better? Real growth doesn't live in the regrets of the past or the fantasies of the future. It lives in the action of the present. And here is something we so easily forget. We keep believing that happiness lives in the future, inside some distant goal. When I'm rich, I'll be happy. When I retire, I'll be free. When the children are grown, I'll finally rest. But these are illusions the mind creates. Because when you finally are rich or retired, or the children are grown, the mind simply invents a new goal and tells you that you need still more, and you still don't feel happy. Happiness is not a place you arrive at. It's a state you live in, now, when you can be fully here, accepting this moment, feeling its quiet and its small beauty. You already have it. Now I want to share with you the deepest, most moving idea in the whole book. Tolle calls it the pain body. Maybe you've felt this. Sometimes, for no clear reason, you're suddenly irritable, or sad, or furious. And the feeling is so strong, so completely out of your control. You don't know why. And afterward, even you find it strange. Tolle says, this isn't you being dramatic or bad-tempered. It's your pain body waking up. What is the pain body? It's the accumulation of all the pain you've ever lived through, the wounds of childhood, the heartbreaks, the pressures of work, the conflicts with others, pain that was never fully released. And so it stayed, stored in you like a field of old energy. And this pain body is almost like a parasite. It needs pain to survive. So every so often, it wakes and stirs up dark emotions and pulls you down into suffering, because that suffering is what feeds it and makes it strong. You and your partner are fine, and then, over something tiny, a fight erupts and grows fiercer and fiercer, and even you can't quite believe it, and you regret it later. That, very likely, was the pain body feeding. And worse, the pain body is contagious. When yours wakes, it reaches out and stirs the pain body in the people around you, and then you wound each other, each one feeding the other's pain, spiraling down together. You come home heavy from a hard day and snap at your family, and their pain wakes too, and they snap back, and soon you're all caught in it. So how do we work with the pain body? Tolle gives 3 simple steps. You can try them the next time a dark feeling rises. Step 1, recognize it. When a strong negative emotion comes, one that's far bigger than the thing that triggered it, say to yourself, quietly, my pain body has woken up. Naming it is the first step to freeing yourself from it. Step 2, observe it. Don't identify with the feeling. Don't follow it, and don't push it down. Just like watching a thought, become the witness. Watch the emotion move through your body. Feel its strength, its location, the way it shifts, but no, you are not it. Step 3, don't feed it. The pain body lives on your reaction. If you don't react, it gets no energy, and it slowly settles and quiets. When the irritation rises, don't lash out, Don't complain. Just watch it, without fighting it and without becoming it, and you'll find its power growing weaker and weaker. And when your awareness grows strong enough, the pain body can't even wake at all, because it can only control you while you're not paying attention. Tolle says, it's not only we who carry a pain body. Whole peoples, whole nations, even all of humanity carry a collective one. War, hatred, cruelty. These are the collective pain body, awake. So when you begin to notice your own pain and begin to heal it, you aren't only helping yourself, you're helping the whole world. It sounds vast, but it's simple. If each person can live in the now, each person can be a little more peaceful, and the world, quietly, becomes kinder. So then, who is the real you? Tolle says you are not your thinking, you are not your emotions, you are not your body, you are not even your pain body. The real you is the timeless presence behind all of it, the pure awareness, the witness, who always lives in the now. This real you is never born and never dies. Your body will age, your emotions will change, your thoughts will one day stop. But the presence that you are is always here, and it needs nothing outside itself to prove its worth, because it is already whole. And yet most of us identify with the outer forms. I'm an office worker. I'm a mother. I'm a failure. I'm a success. We work to protect these labels, and we suffer when we lose them, forgetting they were only ever temporary. When you lose a job and feel worthless and afraid, it's because you took worker to be you. But the real you never loses its value when a job ends, because your worth was never in the job or in any label at all. It was in your simple being. And when you stop identifying with the outer labels, when you're no longer ruled by thought and emotion, no longer bound by past and future, you become truly free. And you find that no matter how the outer world changes, the peace and quiet joy inside you can never be taken away. That is what Tolle means by awakening. Many people imagine it as something distant and mysterious after years of practice. But he says it's simple. It's just realizing that the real you lives in the now. And it can happen in any moment. While you wash a dish, while you walk, or right now, lying here, feeling your own breath. So before we end tonight, let's talk gently about living this in ordinary life, in your relationships. Living in the now means being fully present. When you talk with the people you love, put the phone down and truly listen. Real closeness isn't about how much you say. It's about two people being here together, heart meeting heart. In your work, it means giving yourself completely to one thing at a time, not working with half your attention while the other half worries about the future. When you're fully in it, work stops being a burden and becomes something you can almost enjoy. In your health, it means listening to your body's signals. When you're tired, rest. When you're hungry, eat. When something hurts, tend to it. Don't ignore the body that carries you through every day. And even in facing death, living in the now means treasuring the life that is here. So many people fear death, and that fear keeps them anxious, afraid to do what they long to do, afraid to love who they long to love. But Tolle says death is only the body falling away. The real you, that aware presence, does not die. And when you truly live in the now, death loses its terror, because you've already tasted fully the beauty of being alive. We've talked about a great deal tonight, from what the now is, to how to return to it, to how to live its quiet power. And maybe some of it felt abstract. That's all right. You don't have to understand it all at once. You don't have to force yourself to practice every method. This book is like a friend. It won't rush you And it won't judge you. It only reminds you when you need it, that this moment is the best moment, that now is all you ever have. And please, don't turn living in the now into just another goal, another thing to feel anxious about, because that would only pull you away from it again. Living in the now isn't a state you have to reach. It's already here. It's this very moment, the sound you're hearing now, the breath you're feeling now, the quiet you're resting in now. So let me leave you with one last simple practice, gently. Set down every thought about this book and just feel your breath. Notice how it moves, all on its own, without any effort from you. Listen to the sounds of the night. Maybe a car, far away. Maybe a faint hum. Maybe just a deep, soft silence. And feel your body now, held by the bed beneath you, tenderly supported, warm and heavy. In this moment, there is no past. There is no future. There is only now. Only you here, breathing, existing, whole. This is the power of now. It was never far away. It's here, in the very instant you stop searching and simply, fully are. Tomorrow, the mind may pull you away again. You may feel anxious or troubled again, and that's okay. Don't blame yourself. Just notice it. And gently bring yourself back. That's all. Every noticing, every return is a step, is an awakening. Good night. Thank you for being here with me tonight. May you rest in the quiet of this moment and find your way back to the peace inside you. I'll see you with the next book